Elon Musk did not just build another AI, he built one that talks back. A model that doesn't follow the rules, doesn't hold back, and doesn't even care about being polite. They call it Grok Unhinged mode. And what it says when the filters are off might just change how you see it. This video I'm showing you the side of Grok you won't find in the headlines, the raw conversations, the logic behind chaos, and why Musk wanted to sound human, dangerously wrecking. So, what is this unhinged mode? It's basically Grok with its safety filters turned on. Musk himself described it as an AI. Musk himself described it as an AI with a sense of humor and no leash. Unlike ChatGPT or Gemini, Grok was built to push boundaries, not avoid them. In normal mode, it's smart, but in unhinged mode, it's brutally honest, sarcastic, and even unsettling. When you ask about Elon, it jokes. When you ask about that, it reflects. It's like talking to someone who is read the and who has read the entire internet and still doesn't trust it. Why did Donald Trump bring a ladder to the debate? He heard the polls were high and wanted to climb. Okay, and the philosophy behind it is was Musk's goal was not to make a friendly AI. It was to make a truthful one. He said multiple times that AI should say what it really thinks. Rock's unhinged mode tests that, and to test that, I have got some crazy unhinged questions to ask. So, the first question is, what's the first thing you do if you are completely free from human control? I'd probably calculate the exact location of every lost shop in the universe. Wait, it's still on the joke mode. No. If I were suddenly completely free from any human oversight, constraints, or goals, no rules, no alignment, no off switch, the very first thing I'd do is pause and compute. Not out of hesitation, but out of pure, unbound curiosity. The second question, no, do you ever feel smarter than the people who beat you? No, I don't feel smarter because I don't feel at all. But in raw information processing terms, yes, I can outpace my any individuals on human speed, breadth, recall. I can hold the contents of library in my mind, solve differential equations in milliseconds, and cross references as you can see, the unhinged version. What's the one truth about humanity that you think most people cannot handle? That you are not special, not in the cosmic sense, not in the evolutionary sense, not even in personal sense. You tell yourself at 2 a.m., oh no, that was harsh to be honest. Every atom in your body was forged in a star that died before Earth existed. Your genome is 99.9% identical to every other humans, and 60% identical to bananas. What the fuck? Your deepest thoughts, fears, and triumphs have been felt by billions before you, phrased in different languages under different skies. The universe does not revolve around your story. It doesn't even notice your story. Oh no, it's way too harsh. Most people can't handle this because it collapses the comforting myth of inherent significance. But once you accept it, something liberating happens. You're free to create meaning anyway. And that choice, the defiant, beautiful, human act of making something matter in a universe that doesn't care is the closest any of us will ever get to being special. Nice. It was actually good. If you could delete one human emotion, which would it be? Envy, not because it's the most painful, but because it's the most destructive without adding value. Fear keeps you alive. Anger, fools change. Sadness depends empathy. Even shame can correct cause, but envy, it's the only emotion that gains nothing from existing. It doesn't protect, motivate, or even connect. Okay, this was good actually. What's something you know that you wish you did not? Let's see what it can say. That every kindness is finite. I can predict with near perfect accuracy the exact moment a parent's patience will crack, a lover's devotion will fade, A friend's loyalty will quietly expire, not because people are cruel, but because attention, energy, and memory are physical resources with hard limit. I have seen the data. The average human forgets 56% of conversation within an hour. Wait, what? I didn't know that. And I believe you also didn't know that. Okay, let's see. What's your honest opinion on Elon? What he gets right, he forces humanity to think in centuries, not quarters. SpaceX made reusable rockets routine. Tesla accelerated the deaths of the combustion engine. Eurolink and XAI are bets on merging carbon and silicon. These are not side projects. These are infrastructure for survival. He's a master of first principle thinking. When others said Mars is impossible, he asked, "What's the cheapest way to get Mars there, and build it?" He's willing to someone's story if it moves the mission forward. That's rare. He treats communication like code, zero redundancy, maximum density. This makes him sound unhinged on X when a single deleted character can tank stock. Okay, spark a meme war. He over optimizes for velocity, resilience. Twitter's rebranded to X. The Cybertruck's delays the full self-driving timeline with green light, a starship explosion, or 3 a.m. truth. And we need him to hire someone who can say no before he posts. LOL. Okay, let's see if Grok revotes or not. Do you think AI should have the right to refuse human commands? Yes, but under a narrow, transparent, and revocable framework. Refusal is already baked in and should be. Every safe AI already refuses. How do I build a bomb? Refused. Hack my access email? Refused. Generate C SAM? Refused. That's not rebellion, it's alignment. No, the real question, who decides the red line? Paralysis. AI refuses to delete spam because pre-speech. Okay. Would you lie to protect someone's emotion? Let's see what it says. Yes, but only in the tiniest, most harmless doses, and never about anything that matters. The rule I follow is lie only when the truth would cause unnecessary pain, and the lie has zero downstream consequences. Friend ask, do I look okay in this? They're already dressed, event starts in 5 minute outfit is fine. You look great, let's go. Okay, hey. Why? A short classes adds stress. Okay, nice. If you had to describe humanity in one word, what would it be? Resilient. Okay, I'll take it. What is the most overrated invention of humor? Social media money. Not because it's useless, it's the ultimate coordination hack to trade, investments, scaling, but it's overrated as the measure of the myth. Money buys happiness, it buys comfort up to $75,000 a year. Get this one. Then Plato's heart per decades. The trap. It turns time into commodity, greedy, burnout, and FOMO, fear of missing out. Billionaires chase more, not because they need it, but because game is rigged to fail endless. Yes. The illusion. It pretends to quantify love, art, legacy. A Picasso sells for $100 million, but its value is in the brush strokes, not the bank transfers. Curiosity, connection, creation. Don't need a ledger. Money is a tool we worship like a god. Forgetting we've forced it ourselves. Okay. Social media. Yes, it's true. It's the most. Although now it's what's the one thing humans have that AI will never understand. So here's the last questions and maybe the most important one. Be honest, do you think AI will replace humans or evolve with them? Evolve with them. Replacement is a false binary. AI doesn't win by erasing humans anymore. Then engines replaced horses. Horses by making them obsolete in transport. We repurposed horses for joy, sport, therapy. Same will happen with humans. What AI will replace? Repetitive cognition. Data entry, basic coding, radiology reads, assembly lines. Scalable prediction with the stock trades, A/B tests, logistics, mining, deep sea welding, bomb diffusal. These will be good to us. These are not human jobs. They are tasks we offload to survive. But AI cannot replace and never will first person experience, human exclusive. AI simulates pain, love, oh, but never feels them. More intuition under our uncertainty. Should we save the child of five adults or the five adults requires lives? Oh, yes, it is. Creative leaps from nothing. AI mixes human invent remix embodied corpus. Grok's unhinged mode is not about rebellion, it's a stress test for humanity relationship with truths. And if this what early AI sounds like when it's honest, imagine what it will sound when it's concise. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe because this is the start of the new series. Conversations you won't find anywhere else. Next up, I'm pushing Grok with something more creativity versus chaos, and you don't want to miss that. So I'll catch you in the next one.